Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. If you are watching me for the first time here, my name is Vinayak and I am the founder of Growth Live Studio. If you are new to this channel, basically what I do, I talk a lot about lead generation for local businesses, primarily using paid ads and especially Google Ads. I've been making a lot of videos on Google Ads recently. From the thumbnail, you already might be able to tell that this video will be about, building out Google ad campaign. So I'll be, building a Google Ads campaign from scratch. The goal with this video is not just, get some clicks and impression shares, but also, get some phone calls for your business and get some cash flow for your business with the help of Google Ads. Let's jump over some of the tools that we will be using or we will need for, building out the Google Ads campaign. You need a Google Ads account. The second thing is landing pages. We will use some sort of landing pages because landing pages are built to capture lead information. You encourage people to call your business, right? So we won't be using a website because website has a lot of things going on in the website. And the third thing is we will be using a call tracking software. We will be using CallRail for this video. Other plenty of options in the market available, so you can just go over to Google and search with call tracking software or call tracking service. Definitely you will find one. So that's the three things we'll be using for this tutorial, right? So these are some of the tools that I was talking about. So first thing first, you're gonna need a Google ad account. That's obvious. If you're running Google Ads, and you obviously need a Google ad account. You just go into the browser and type ads.google.com and you will be on this page, right? This is the example of landing page. You can use lead pages that will allow you to build a landing page for your Google Ads, right? So the pricing is over here. If you are on a standard plan, you have to pay like $49 per month. I think this package will get the job done for your Google Ads, right? If you are paying yearly, this will be $37 per month, right? You're going to save $144 per year, right? So this is lead page. And the second option is Unbounce. It's unbounce.com. Unbounce. So their pricing is a bit higher than lead pages. Their pricing is starting from $99, right? So if you are paying yearly, you obviously gonna be saving some of your dollar from your pocket. So the third option is Instapage. Now they're pricing a bit higher than Unbounce and lead pages. It's starting from $199 per month, and it geared towards agency and all the stuff. It's nice to have a landing page builder. You also can build out your landing page with WordPress if you have hosting and domain for your business. Then you can obviously use WordPress, build your landing page, right? So the third thing, we're gonna need a call tracking software. So there are few options available in the market right now, but I think CallRail and call tracking matrix, these two are the best from them. It's nice to have a call recording because it's important to track everything, right? So you can record the calls to justify if the call is qualified or not. So these are some tools that we are going to be using for building our Google Ads campaign. Before I start the video, I want to talk about the mindset. The first thing, Google Ads really takes time, right? So for the first month, you are just investing money. You are just investing money and collecting data from the internet. You will be getting lead informations, but you are just investing money, to build that lead machine that will generate leads for your business. You are investing on that machine, right? So I want you to have this information. Google Ads will work on its full potential in 2 to 3 months. It will take time, but eventually it will be a greatest investment for your business. You have to keep this in mind, that Google ads will take time to get you some positive return on investment. So it will take time, right? A lot of work will be involved when you are building Google ads. So the process is a bit tedious, but don't get lazy with the process. It's a long-term work, as Google ads is a long-term work. And if you are thinking that I will build Google ads today and from the very next day I will be printing money from the internet, it doesn't work that way. Let's say you forgot to check one option during building out your campaign. Google will spend all your money, won't even ask you, right? So I think you heard that before. Google burning my money, I have spent thousands of dollars, didn't get any return from the ad, right? So I encourage you to do your work properly when you are building out the Google ads campaign. Build it out carefully. The third thing is the auction system, the bidding system. Let's say you're bidding $10 to get a click, and business B is bidding $7 to get a click. So do not just think that you will get the click because you are spending a lot of your money. So Google doesn't work that way. Do not just build the campaign, but also keep it relevant. So if you are building out campaign for bathroom remodeling, you have to write ad copy that will talk about bathroom remodeling, and you have to add those keywords that will be talking about bathroom remodeling. You have to send those traffic to a landing page that will be talking about bathroom remodeling, right? So keep it relevant. A lot of things we have to cover in this video. Now quickly, let's jump into my computer and I will show you how to set up Google Ads campaign for your local business properly, right? So let's start the video. Now that you know what tools are important for building our Google Ads, right? So now what we are going to do, we are going to build our first campaign, right? So if you don't have an account, all you need to do is to go to ads.google.com and you will be right over here. To sign up for Google Ads, there should be a get started or sign up button. The UI continuously changes, so don't worry about that. Click on the get started button. All you need to do is fill up your business information like address, business name and the card information. You will be pretty good to go. When you are setting up your Google Ads account for the first time, Google will ask you to set up a campaign, right? They will guide you through the whole process of setting up the campaign. So do that, pause the campaign and come back to the main homepage. So I already have an account, so I'm going to click sign in, log in with my account. Whenever you sign into your Google Ads account, you should see a page similar to that. There should be a button to create new campaign. I'm going to click on this new campaign button. So after clicking on the new campaign button, Google will ask you to set a goal for your campaign, right? As we are building this campaign specially for lead generation, you can choose two options. So either you can choose leads or you can choose create a campaign without a goals guidance. So whenever I build up campaign from the scratch, I always start with create a campaign without a goal guidance. Or you also can choose leads. All the goals right over here comes with different limitations, right? For example, if you want to run your campaign for brand awareness and reach, if you choose this one, you will be only able to run display and video ads. So as we are building this campaign for lead generation, we are going to choose one of these two options. So I'm going to click on this create campaign without a goals guidance. I'll choose this option. Now Google will ask you to select a campaign type. As we are setting up the Google search ad, this search type will put your ads in the top of the Google search page. We're gonna go with this option. So after that, don't worry about these things, we'll come to this later. but for now I'm going to name this campaign. I'm going to type bathroom remodel Houston. So, and I'm going to hit continue. You are going to set a bidding strategy. So my suggestion is, whenever you are starting a new campaign, when you do not have any kind of data on this campaign, you need to start with click based bidding strategy. What this will does, you are investing money and telling Google that get me as many as clicks possible. What will going to happen, that Google will get as many clicks as possible. In the backend, Google is going to learn the customer's behavior from those clicks. Google can provide a better result in the future. So I'm just going to click on clicks and set a maximum cost per click limit. I will show you how to figure out the maximum CPC for any particular area. How to do that, I will show you later in this video. When we will be doing keyword research, we'll find that out. So for now, I'm going to select 25.63 cents and I'm going to click next. The networks, I'm going to talk about networks a little bit. Most important thing, uncheck this option, right? What this will does, it will show you ads in a bunch of irrelevant websites, and you will be getting a lot of clicks and impressions, but those clicks will be garbage. At least they don't work for the lead generation campaign type. So uncheck this one. You can leave it check or uncheck, it doesn't really matter. We obviously can change later on as we move on in the tutorial. So for now, I'm going to uncheck both of these. Under the location, for now I'm going to choose Houston. So I'll click on this enter another location and then advanced search, and I will type Houston and I will click on this target button and save. I will come to this location targeting in a bit. Let's click on location options. This is very important. So if you leave this option on, presence or interest, it sounds ideal, but what this will going to do, that your ads could appear outside of your service area. Let's say someone is searching for a bathroom remodel service in Houston from Austin area, so your ad could show off. If you are serving locally, this option is totally useless. The second option you can choose, presence. What this option will do, that your ads only will show up in your service area, right? So with the exclude, I'm going to choose the second one. Another way to tell Google that do not just show my ads everywhere. Language, leave it as it is. And obviously if you are operating in other language, let's say you are operating in Spanish, then you can choose Spanish from there. You can search it and select Spanish from there, right? So audience segment, don't worry about that. Now we are going to click on more settings. So ad rotation, leave it as it is. Started, ended, don't worry about that. But ad schedule, this is important. What I recommend, just run the ads when there is someone who is available to take your calls, right? Let's say this business is open from 7 in the morning to 8 in the evening. So we run the ads during this time only. If you have also specific time for the weekends, you can select it from here. Specifically choose Saturdays or specifically choose Sundays and select your preferred time from here. So I'm going to click next. We will talk about the keyword match types and how to find keywords for this particular campaign. We already have a specific video how to build keyword list and how to create match types, which type of match types you want to use for your lead generation. You can go and check it out. For this particular campaign, I'm going to show you how to do that. For the keyword match types, if you are running campaign for lead generation, please use phrase match and exact match. If you are using broad match, then you are pretty much giving the control in Google Sand to show your ads. So we are going to use phrase match, combination of phrase match and exact match. I will show you in a bit. use this two match types for now. I will talk about how to write high converting ad copy, headlines and description. But for now, I'm going to, just set a dummy ads for now. Alright, I'm going to click on done, and now it is asking me to set a daily budget. Don't worry about this optimization score, we will optimize the ad properly. Let's say a custom budget for bathroom remodel in the competitive city like Houston. I suggest that at least spend $100 a day. If you spend that much per day, it will get you some clicks, get you some leads information, and it will help you to create that cash flow for your remodel business, right? Spend at least $100 a day. It is important because Houston is a very competitive city. Don't go cheap with the daily budget. Minimum spend $100 a day, and then click next. Now Google is reviewing my campaign. It will check if there is any errors. I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to come to campaign, and now I'm going to pause the campaign because I don't want to spend my money on this, right? Now we set up the dummy campaign. Now we are going to make some serious changes in the campaign. To make some changes, we need to go to campaign, and we are going to select this campaign that we just created, and we are going to click on these settings. We are going to make some final changes from here. So I'm going to start with networks. So Google might re-enable those options, but it's it's a good thing to recheck all those options. Save it, and we are going to come down to locations. So we are going to click on the locations, and we are going to click on the advanced locations. There are mainly three ways to target a location. You can do radius. Let's say I'm going to run my ads for the 10-mile radius from my service area, right? So you can type 10, and you can type your service area, and let's type Houston and click target. So what this does, this created a circle around the Houston area. The circle obviously depends on the population of the area. This is the first way, and the second way is location. You can simply type Houston. You can target this way, or you can target location by zip codes. So I already have a few zip codes written down here. Let's pull up those zip codes and paste it right over here. Let's target now. So this way you can target a certain area, a specific area, right? This way you can target with the zip codes. So I'm not going to enter all of the zip codes because I don't want to bore you with the tedious process. Yes, this is tedious, but for the original campaign I would do that. But one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude all of the other areas, right? Like I just want to get as specific as possible with the targeting, right? Let's say I'm going to I don't want to show my ads that are in San Antonio, right? San Antonio, right? So I don't want to show up my ads for these areas, right? So I'm going to type the name and click on the exclude, right? So this is this is the way to tell Google, just don't show my ads everywhere. So I will do, let's say, Canada. I don't want to show my ads in Canada, right? I'm going to exclude all of the other states right over here and the other counties. This will help you to save some ad spend. Yeah, this is tedious, but you have to do this, right? So to make sure that Google is not taking the control, you have all of the control over the ads, right? So this is locations. This way you can target and exclude locations. So we already built our first ever campaign, a basic campaign, and we made some serious changes over the campaign settings. It's time to move forward towards finding out high intent keywords, building out ad groups, setting up conversion tracking, and all the fun stuff. Before we move towards the fun stuff, I want to talk about the landing page. It's really important to have a landing page when you are setting up your Google Ads account. I will show you a basic landing page, what a basic landing page should look like. So this is the landing page that we're gonna be using for this hypothetical remodeling business, Google Ads. The advice from my side would be, do not just send your paid traffic to websites, because websites has a lot of links, images, which will distract the people whenever they land on your web. In the 2023, the attention span of a human is like a goldfish. We don't want to confuse people by sending our traffic to the website, right? We want to use a clean and straightforward landing page. Don't worry, it doesn't need to be perfect, it doesn't need to be fancy, but sometimes ugly things converts well. It doesn't need to be perfect when it comes to landing page. The first thing we can notice that there is no navigation bar, right? There is only logo and a call button. Whenever someone land on this page, they will probably, in the first place, they will notice a form and what you do, where you serve, and a call button. Don't overcomplicate these things, just put whatever you do, right? So I put like professional bathroom remodeling service, and we are serving location and surrounding areas. You should put your location right over here, right? And the second thing, we want to put a form right over here to capture lead information like name, phone number, address, requirements, right? And the third thing, we wanna put this phone number over here to encourage the buyer to call your business, right? So the next thing, you should talk about the benefits of your service, and the next thing, you should put about your company, right? And you can see right over here, I put another call to action right over here, right? So the next thing, there should be a satisfaction guarantee. You should screenshot all your testimonials and put it right over here, because you cannot fake images, right? So it's pretty tough to fake images. You should screenshot your testimonials and put it right over here. And one another thing, we used what we do. You should tell about the service you do, and I put another call to action right here. And the last thing, another call to action. So you can see the pattern. I put a lot of call to action, so to encourage the visitor to call or fill up the forms, right? It doesn't need to be fancy, but yeah, it will work, right, when it comes to Google Ads. So this is the landing page, and now we will move towards finding high intent keywords, building out ad groups, and all the fun stuff. So yeah, let's move forward to that. So now we are actually pretty ready to do some keyword research, building out ad groups, create different ads for our campaign. So I will start by doing some keyword research. Before I start this, I want to open my Google Sheet. So these are some free keywords from previous. So I'm going to delete it. Delete. We will find high intent keywords for our campaign now. To do keyword research, you need to access to keyword planner. So you need to click on tools and settings, then click on the keyword planner. This page will pop up, and then you need to click on discover new keywords, and then go from there, right? Whenever I do keyword research, I always try to start with base keywords, root keywords, right? We are building campaign for bathroom remodel companies in Houston. For a hypothetical company we are doing keyword research for, and we will start with the root keyword: bathroom remodel companies near me. We will type some geolocation keywords, and then we're gonna click on get results. Obviously this is my dummy account. I use this account to make tutorials, and so that it's giving us a range only. But if you have a campaign that in the campaign the money is running, you make some investment right over there, you will get a proper average monthly searches. What I'm going to do, I will start pulling the keyword ideas. We will paste those keywords in this Google Sheet. What we are going to do for the keyword research, we're gonna find some keywords around our root keyword, and we're gonna group them. We're gonna make our different themes, and eventually those themes will be our different ad groups, right? So let's do that now. So I'm gonna put those keywords in the first place: bathroom remodeling near me, remodel companies near me, bathroom remodeling near me, bathroom contractor near me. So we're gonna go over this keyword list, and we will try to find different high intent keywords for our campaign, right? Bathroom renovations. If you do renovations, then you can put you can create different ad groups around this. Bath remodel near me, it will go under the near me theme. Bathroom remodel contractors, it will go under the contractors theme, right? Kitchen and bath remodels near me, I don't think it will be a great idea to run those run ads towards those keywords, because if you are offering both, obviously if you are offering bathroom as well as kitchen remodeling, then you can create different ad groups around that, right? So I will probably not going to put this. So you get the idea, right? You can see a pattern, right? So we're gonna use those different keyword phrases to build our multiple different ad groups for our campaign, right? Obviously I'm not going to go over to the whole list right over here. This will bore you but the thing is, you have to go through the whole list and make different keyword themes around that, right? So you get the idea. So we have our keywords ready. So now I'm going to talk about the negative keywords. Let's jump over to keyword match type tool, and we are going to try to pull negative keywords from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this refine keywords. I'm going to uncheck non-brands, and this will show me different competitors, right? Like brands, retailers, companies, contractors. So I'm going to close this one, and I will pull those keywords and paste it right over here, and I'm really going to build my negative keywords. This is the first way to build negative keywords, and there are actually 3 ways to build out your negative keywords, right? So the first way, you can go over to Google and type something like general negative keyword list for Google Ads. It will give you a lot of plenty of negative keyword list. So you can go over to any of these websites and really start pulling negative keywords from here that are relevant to your campaign, right? So you can do that way. And the next thing, you can go over to Google Map and look for the other contractors, look for the other businesses in your area. So you can take all those names and you can put it right over here, right? So you can negative out all the different business in your negative keywords, right? And the third way is the keyword planner itself, right? So this is similar to finding out keywords for your campaign, but what we are going to do, we are going to click on refine keywords and click on non-brands, and we are going to go over to the list and really start pulling keyword ideas from here, negative keywords, right? So you can do that as well. You get the idea of negative keywords. Once again, I have separate videos on this. So this is the way to find out negative keywords. So I made a list based on these keyword themes. Now these themes will be our ad group, right? Different ad group. So now we are going to take these keywords and put it into different ad group. But before that, I want to talk about the keyword match type. So essentially there are only 3 type of keyword match types in Google Ads. There used to be 4, but they get rid of one match type back in 2021. So now only there are 3 type of match types. The first one is broad, then phrase, and then exact, right? So if you are running Google Ads for local business, do not just use broad match. I mean, don't use that, because it will lead you to different irrelevant searches. If somebody is looking for bathroom remodel jobs, then your ad could trigger this search term, right? So it will end up triggering irrelevant search. Then phrase match is a little bit tight than broad match. Phrase match, it should be in a certain phrase, but it could trigger a different phrases. If you are using phrase match, the search would be a little bit targeted than the broad match. And with the exact match, you are pretty much telling Google, I only want to show up my ads for this keywords only, right? So essentially why we use keyword match type is this is a way to tell Google that do not just show my ads to everyone, right? This is the reason we use keyword match types, right? So for the lead generation, I will stick to phrase match and exact match. Now we are going to take those keywords, going to make different type of match types. So I use a tool for creating different match types. The tool is AdWords wrapper tool, right? So you want to come to this website. What this tool actually does, it will help you to generate different multiple type of match types. So we're going to take these keywords, copy it, and we're going to paste those keywords right over here, and we are going to click wrap keywords. And now as you can see, there are a lot of different keyword match types. So we will stick to phrase and exact match. So I'm gonna take all the keywords right over here, copy it, and I'm gonna paste it right over here. So we have a bigger list than this one, right? You need to paste your keywords right over here, wrap keywords, copy it, and then paste it right over here. We are going to create those ad groups now. So come down to campaigns and select your campaign and click on the ad group and click on plus sign, right? The first ad group will be the remodel ad group, right? So I'm gonna copy these keywords and I will give this a name. So I'm gonna type out the name, bathroom remodel. So this will be our remodel theme, right? We're gonna paste all those keywords related to remodel, and I'm gonna hit save and continue. And this is asking me to create different ads, highly converting ad copy. So I'm gonna go over to the process in a bit, but for now I'm going to hit cancel and save and continue. So that's our remodel theme, and this will be our ad group, and this will be our company theme. So the purpose of doing this is to let Google know that this ad groups is for renovations, and under the renovations we have all the keywords related to renovations, and we will after that we will create a landing page that will talk about the bathroom renovations, right? So as I mentioned earlier, Google Ads is all about the relevancy. The higher the relevancy, the more clicks and impressions and eventually leads you will get. Eventually Google will see that as a highly relevant ad for the searcher, and it will help you to reduce the cost per click and higher quality score, right? So this is the reason we are going to theme all of this by different keywords and different keywords and different ad groups. So this will be our bath and kitchen, bath kitchen renovations. I hope you get the idea of where we are doing this, right? So I'm going to scroll down and cancel, create, save. So we have all our ad groups ready. Now we are going to move towards creating highly converting ad copies. So we are already in the campaign label, and we are going to select the campaign right over here. And in this video I'm not going to go over all the ad groups and create different ads for these ad groups. because it would take a lot of time and I don't want to bore you. Instead of that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a framework what you should be doing when you are building out ad copies for your ad groups and campaigns also. So I'm going to select this campaign and we'll go over to the ads, right? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this create ad button and click on this responsive search ads. Responsive searches and call ads, these are the two types of ads that you can only run. We are going to insert the final URL. You have to paste your landing page URL right over here because we are going to send this traffic to this landing page. Just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to put my URL right over here. So I'm going to use some keywords right over here just to make sure just to pop the ad a little bit. Remodeling, you can put like bathroom remodeling. Before I start writing the headline, what I'll do, I will expand the headline section and same goes for the description too. So now you can write 4 descriptions and 15 different headlines for your ads. Google is going to do a lot of testing on their end to really swap in all the headlines and make different combination of those headlines and description to see which one works better, which one converts better, right? So for the headline, you want to use keyword related headline, right? You can put like bathroom remodeling, remodeling service. We also can put questions, right? Sometimes questions also converts well, like need to remodel your bathroom. So you want to put keyword related headlines. Also you can use questions. You can see the keywords are there, right? So you can put something like differentiator. You can also use differentiator, and you also can use a brand for the campaign, right? You want to make sure you fill up all the headlines. You can go with like number 1 rated bathroom remodel service, number 1 rated remodeling service, 5-star rated and reviewed. You can put something like this, right? So you kind of get the idea. And you also want to use geolocations as well, because you want to let them know that you are a local business and you are serving locally, right? So you can put like bathroom remodeling Houston. You can put like bathroom remodeling Houston, right? So you want to put different type of headlines to really give the option to Google to swap in the different headlines with different description. Uh, excuse me. And really see which combination works better for this campaign, right? So you also can use call to action in the headlines. Call today for a free quote, or get a free estimate. Call today, get a free estimate, call today, right? So you can use something like that, right? So you can call today for a free quote, right? You can use call to actions, you can use differentiator, right? You can you obviously want to use keyword related headlines, and little differentiator and call to action, right? So you kind of get the idea. I'm not going to fill all this up. If I was sitting down and building campaign for the real account, I would probably fill up all the ad headlines and description as well, right? So for the description, and for the description you can use other call to actions also. You can type in like, see your bathroom remodel before you buy. Get a free estimate, right? You can use call to actions also, and you also can talk a little about your service too, right? So if you are consider call today. Also, you don't want to put a bunch of exclamatory signs, and don't put something in don't put like free all in caps. Google is going to flag your ad, and it's not going to suspend your account, but you cannot run ads for that, right? So this is the idea. So for the description, I would write like, we are here to help you find the perfect bathroom for your unique style and UDG budget. Call today. Call now. Find that. So as you can see, I'm also using call to action right over in the description box, so you kind of get the idea that how to really build out Google ad copy. So I'm going to save the ad now. So I'm right here, the ad is ready. It's not eligible because the campaign is paused, obviously. So now the suggestion from my end will be start with 2 ads per ad group, right? So it's really important to test out different ad copies, right? So the reason we want to build 2 ads per ad group, because we want to split test those ads, right? To really see which one is working better. So always start with the 2 ads, and for the ad copy, you can copy this ad and paste it right over here, right? The reason we want to do the thing because we want to see which one works better. As I said before, you can simply start with making few changes over in the ad, and you just make a copy of the ad and start with few changes in the ad, right? Maybe you change a little bit in the headline, maybe you change a little in the description box, right? So this is the idea of creating multiple different ads, right? So you kind of get the idea. In the next section, I will create the extension, right, which is very important when you are building Google Ads, right? So I'm gonna save the ad right now. Now we have finally built out the ad copies. Now it's time to build the assets. Assets are ad extensions. Ad extensions are really important because it will give you a extra boost in your ad, and it will help you to get high click-through rate, right? It will make your ad little bit bigger, but it will really going to impact on your click-through rate, right? So there are so many type of assets available on the Google Ads, but we are going to look into few of them, right? And I'm not going to build all of them live, but I will try to make you understand how to build them, right? So in the first list we have site links. So I am already in the campaign label, and after clicking on the campaign, you have to click on ads and assets, and then assets, right? So now I'm going to click on this site link and click on this plus button. With the site links, you can add more call to action for your ad, right? So you can type something like call for a free estimate, right? You can use it for call to action. You can showcase your different product page, link to your different service page, and you can add description, but I do not really add description here. But for the final URL, you have to put your landing page URL right over here, right? So the only problem with site links that you have to have a different URL each of the site links, right? So what I usually do, I create a landing page, then I take this landing page and copy the landing page multiple times and add different URL to those landing pages, right? I put different different URL here, but the landing page will be the same, right? Now let's say you have a page for floor plan change, right? Floor plan change. You want to put the landing page for floor change right over here. So let's say someone is looking for floor plan change, then they can see the page and they can click and book the call with you, right? So this is site link. Now callouts, you have to click call out and create, click on this plus little icon. It's more like a, you know, it's similar to site link, but there's no link, right? So you only can add text right over here. So you can use call outs for different call to action, benefit points, and so on, right? So let's say call for a free quote or a free quote. You can showcase your different service with this option, but it will only appear in text format. There will be no links, right? So we can write like one day remodeling. You can add benefits of your service right over here, right? We can write like professional staff, right? So this is call out, and the structure snippet, click on that and create. So you can you know, you can showcase different type of jobs you do, right? For this particular campaign I would go with let's say types, right? So you can add different type of the job you do. Let's say bathroom sink, bathroom sink, floor plan change, floor plan change, bathroom addition, bathroom addition. So with all the assets, it's the only thing it will do, it will, you know, help your potential buyer to lead to the proper direction, right? So you can use site links to, you know, really talk about your service, your product. You can use it for call to action, and you can also use this for showcase your different service. The last important asset is call assets. So you can create this call assets. So you have to put your business number right over here, the number you are using in landing page. You also have to put the same phone number over here, right? So it's really probably the most important asset in Google Ads, right? So it will give you extra boost. Not only that, you can get you know, handsome amount of clicks or lead for the free of cost, because they don't have to click your ad, right? So they can see your ad. If they see your ad, and they can directly call your business, right? They don't have to click over the ad. So it's probably the most important asset you should include in your Google Ads campaign, right? So then the next thing is location, right? So if you are a local business owner, if you have a, you know, Google My Business page, then you can just create the, you know, create the location extension. So you have to click over here, paste your business, paste your Google My Business email address right over here, and it will automatically fetch the details from your business Google My Business profile, and it will show your location over under the ad, right? So it makes you feel like more of a local business, right? So it will help them to discover that you are a local business, and it will obviously going to help increase your click-through rate. One extra type of asset sometimes is appear under legacy. It's image extension, right? So it's really cool to have image extensions. So you can upload your business images or project images right over here, and you can showcase your work over the internet, right? So when somebody is searching for your service, they can see your projects, jobs, and they can directly either they call you or they can fill up the form, right? So this is extension. Now we will move into the most important thing, setting up the conversion, right? So before we move to the conversion tracking, setting up the conversion tracking, I want to show you a little bit about the devices. For the lead generation, I will probably get rid of tablets, because for the lead generation, tablets doesn't work really well. So you can come down to insights and reports, and under the insights and reports you can click on this when and where to show ads, and you can click on the tablet. I will probably going to decrease the bid 100% for tablets, because tablets doesn't convert really well. So I want to get rid of tablets. Now our ad will only show for computers and mobile phones, right? So we now will create the conversion for this particular campaign. So the last thing, we are going to create conversion tracking for our campaign. Conversion tracking is really important when you are building campaign, because with the conversion tracking you will be able to track all those clicks that you are getting from the paid ads traffic, right? So it's really important to track all the clicks. Down the line it will help you to understand the which keywords are working properly, which ad groups driving the most traffic, and so on, right? So this is the reason why we want to set up the conversion tracking. Without tracking the Google ads, there is no meaning to run Google ads. So conversion tracking will help you to track all those clicks and data from your Google ads campaign, and it will help you to make data driven decisions for your campaign, right? To create conversion tracking, we need to come down to tools and settings, and under the measurement click on conversion, right? And now we are going to create hit new conversion action. So today in this video I'm going to create 3 type of conversion tracking for the campaign. The first 2 is phone calls from call extension, and the second one is phone call from your website. We are going to create conversion tracking for those calls and that you will get from the landing page, right? So these are the 2 call extension. Third type of conversion tracking, we are going to create lead form submission conversion, right? So we are going to create 3 type of conversion today. So let's start creating the conversion. So the first one, I will create calls to a phone number on your website. Click on that and hit continue. So you have to name the conversion. I'm gonna name it phone call conversion landing page. So under the value, I'm going to select don't use a value for conversion action, and under the count, I'm going to click on 1. Let's say someone called your business twice, right? So instead of count that as 2 leads, we are going to count that as 1 lead, right? So phone number, destination, phone numbers, this is really important because you have to use the same phone number which you are using on your landing page, phone number over here, and also the display number. All the phone numbers you are using for Google Ads should be same, right? So keep in mind, this is really important, right? For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use my phone number over here, 706. So I'm gonna copy this phone number and paste it right over here. Keep in mind, once again, keep in mind the phone number should be same, right? So call length, I'm going to select 30. I always choose 30 to 40 seconds, right? So under the click through conversion window, 30-day, leave it as it is. Attribution model, leave it as it is. But over the time, I might change the attribution model, but for now, I will leave this as it is and hit create and continue. So the second step is to install the tag. This is really simple because you have to copy 2 pieces of codes and you have paste it over the header section of your landing page as well as in the thank you page, right? So I'm gonna click on install the tag yourself. So first thing, I'm gonna copy this code and I'll come to my website landing page builder, and I will paste it into the header section of my landing page, right? So this is the demo landing page I built for this tutorial. This is not perfect, but it will work, I guess, right? So there's a lot of things I have to add or remove in terms of design, but sometimes ugly designs can work well, right? So we're gonna paste the code in the header section of this landing page as well as in the thank you page, right? Let's say someone calls you from the thank you page, right? So let's say they are in a hurry and they call you from this page. That way we will get to know that someone call you from this page, right? Also, this code, I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to paste the code in the header section of this landing page as well as in the thank you page, right? So the purpose is the same thing, and now click next and hit done. So this is phone call conversion tracking from landing page. Now we are going to create the conversion tracking for call extension and call only ads, right? But before that, let's come down to campaign and then under the ads and assets and click on assets. Before we set up the call extension conversion tracking, we have to create a call asset, right? Click on the call and hit the plus icon. Once again, we have to put the same number over here. So I will come to this option in a second, right? So paste your number and click on save. So as you can see, the call asset has been created in the meantime, and it is under the review. In the meantime, once again, click on this tools and settings under the measurement conversion and hit new conversion action. Now we are going to choose this option, calls from ads using call extension or call only ads, right? And hit continue. The process is pretty same, right? You have to name the conversion like call extension on call leads, right? So under the value, same, count as 1, call length, count it as 40 seconds, and create and continue. You have successfully created the call. So once again, go back to your campaign setting, and under the asset, the you can see, as you can see, a little bit ago we have created this conversion tracking, right? And we have to hit this edit button and click on edit, and now we are going to select the conversion tracking that we created. Call extension, phone call leads, the extension we created, it's showing right over here. I'm going to click on this, select this, and click on save, and we are done. We have successfully created these two type of conversion tracking, but now we are going to create the lead form submission conversion tracking, right? So once again, come to this conversion option, click on new conversion, and click on this website, right? So you have to put your website right over here. I'm going to put mine. Click on scan. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create the conversion manually, right? So scroll down and add a conversion manually. Click on this option. You have to select a category from here, right? So click on this, and for this conversion tracking, I'm going to select submit lead form, right? So once again, I'm going to name it lead form submission from the landing page, right? So under the value, don't use a value, right? Count this as 1, same as before, right? So don't worry about these things, and hit done. So as you can see, submit lead form submission from the landing page. The conversion we have created successfully, it's showing right over here. We have to click save and continue, and as you can see event snippet, we have to click on this, and we have to take this code, copy it, and this time we are not going to paste the code in this landing page. Instead of that, what we are going to do, we are going to paste the code in the thank you page, right? So I'm going to paste this code in the header section of this page. The reason we want to paste the code in the thank you page is because let's say somebody visits your landing page, right? So if we paste the code into this landing page, what's gonna happen when somebody visit this landing page, this code is gonna fire up, and Google will count that as a lead, right? So we don't want that, because we want to count the lead form submission, right? So instead of that, we are going to paste the code in the thank you page. The only way to land on this thank you page is when somebody, let's say somebody, filled up the form, right? Filled up their information, and they hit submit, and now after clicking on the submit, we are going to redirect them to a thank you page, right? So now if you paste the code right over here, now what's gonna happen when somebody land on this thank you page after submitting their information, right? The page will load, this little piece of code will get fired up, and Google will count that as a lead. I hope you get the idea, right? So this is simple as it is. We are going to paste the code right over here, right? Not in this page, right? Do not do this. Take the lead form submission code and paste it on the thank you page. This is really important to understand, right? So do it, and click on close and create, hit done, right? We have successfully created 3 type of conversion tracking, right? So yeah, that was it. That was the final step for building out the campaign. So now that we are done with the process of creating and setting up the campaign, it's time to publish the campaign, right? So all you need to do is you need to come down to campaign, click the campaign and select this drop down and click enable. So after clicking the enable button, Google will review all your ad. They will approve your ad, hopefully. That was the whole process of setting up the Google Ads campaign from scratch. So you can use this video as a guide, so it will be a lot easier for you to it will be a lot easier for you to create the campaign if you take this video as a guide, right? So come to this tutorial as many time you want and refer this tutorial as guide, right? So yeah, so that was it for today's video, guys. I know the video ran on for long time, but first of all I want to congratulate you because you made this far. By this point your campaign should be ready to go. You just need to go to your campaign, select the campaign and press that enable button, right? So your campaign will start running. I'm not going to cover the optimization in this video because it could take another 1.5 hours maybe. The optimization for another video, I would cover everything about optimization. This video actually took me few weeks to record the full tutorial. As you can tell by the haircut I have got recently. For today's video, that was it, and I hope you get some idea. I hope you get the value from the video, and yeah, if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you are a remodeling business owner and looking for someone to run Google Ads for you and set up everything for you, then I'll drop a link in the description box as well as in the comment box. The links will be for the consultation. Please go and check it out, and if I can see that I can help you out, we could potentially get a campaign up and running for you. And yeah guys, that was it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel. Till then, bye bye, take care, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.